Imagine this. You're watching a movie, scrolling through social media, or having a late-night chat with friends, and the topic of squirting comes up. Some claim it's a rare superpower, others say it's just a made-up internet fantasy. And then there are those who whisper, "Isn't it just pee?" Well, today we're going to separate fact from fiction and dive deep into the science behind squirting. What really happens inside the female body? Why do some women squirt while others don't? And is it as magical as some people claim? Stick around, because what you're about to learn might just change how you think about female pleasure forever. Alright, let's start with the basics. Squirting is when fluid is expelled from the urethra during sexual arousal or orgasm in some women. But here's the key. This is not the same as urination. The urethra is a small tube that carries urine from the bladder to outside the body, but the fluid released during squirting is different. Some researchers describe it as a mixture of fluids from the bladder and the Squirt glands, while others believe it's a unique secretion altogether. To really understand squirting, we need to take a closer look at female anatomy. Let's talk about the Squirt glands, small but fascinating structures that sit around the urethra. Some scientists believe that these glands are the female equivalent of the male prostate, meaning they develop from the same embryonic tissue in the womb. That's why some researchers even refer to it as the female prostate. So what happens? During arousal, the pelvic floor muscles contract, pressure builds, and fluid from the Squirt glands can be released through the urethra. This is where the term female ejaculation comes from. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Is squirting just urine? This question has been debated for years, but here's what we know from actual scientific studies. Researchers have analyzed squirting fluid and found that while it contains some elements found in urine, it also contains prostate-specific antigen, PSA, a protein found in male prostate fluid, and in the Squirt glands. Another study used ultrasound scans on women before and after squirting. They found that the bladder fills up before squirting and empties afterward, leading some researchers to believe that some of the released fluid is diluted urine mixed with secretions from the Squirt glands. So, the real answer? It's complicated. While it may contain traces of urine, it's not the same as simply urinating. Now here's a common question. If squirting is real, why doesn't every woman experience it? The truth is, just like everything else in human biology, everyone's body is different. Some women have more developed Squirt glands and produce more fluid. Others have stronger pelvic floor muscles, which play a role in fluid expulsion. Some people may have never experienced the right stimulation that triggers squirting, and for others, it may simply not be something their body does, and that's okay. What's important to remember is that squirting is not a measure of pleasure or orgasm intensity. You don't need to squirt to have great sex, just like not all men ejaculate the same way. Let's clear up some myths real quick. Myth number 1. All women can squirt if they try hard enough. False. Some people can, some can't. It's based on individual anatomy, not effort. Myth number 2. Squirting means a woman had the best orgasm ever. Not true. Some women squirt without orgasm, and others orgasm without squirting. Myth number 3. Squirting only happens in certain positions. Again, false. While certain types of stimulation, like G-spot or A-spot stimulation, might increase the chances, it's not guaranteed. Myth number 4. It's just something made up by the adult industry. Nope. Squirting has been documented in medical literature as early as the 17th century. Alright, so now you know what squirting is, how it happens and the myths behind it, but should you actively try to experience it? The answer? Only if you want to. If you're curious about it, explore your body, communicate with your partner, and learn what works for you. But remember, it's just one of many ways to experience pleasure. It's not a goal that defines satisfaction. The most important thing? Comfort, confidence, and open communication about what feels good for you. That's the real key to intimacy. Now let's hear from you. What are your thoughts on squirting? Have you learned something new today? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this science-backed deep dive into female pleasure, make sure to like this video. Subscribe for more exciting content. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Until next time, remember, knowledge is power, and your body is amazing. See you in the next video.